Hey guys, I have been using this Galaxy Z Flip 5 for a few weeks now, and this is going to be my full review of this device. The Galaxy Z Flip 5 is the other foldable smartphone that Samsung is offering. This device is a Galaxy Z Fold 5 minus the higher end multitasking and also the productivity aspect of the Galaxy Z Fold 5. So having said that, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 is not a lesser device. It can do multitasking and it has a cover screen that is really amazing. The Z Flip 5 has the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 shared with the Galaxy S23 Ultra and the Galaxy Z Fold 5. In terms of speed, it should be relatively a little bit slower than those devices. When you have the Flip 5 open, you can clearly see we still have the crease on this device. It doesn't disappear, but after using the device for a while, you will no longer notice it. Since most of the stuff that happened on the device is happening at the lower section of the screen, it doesn't bother so much. So the cover screen of this Flip 5, it is a really good design because the cover screen has increased in size and also it is more functional. You can use the cover screen to virtually do everything. You can see I have used the good luck and selected a few applications that I use with the cover screen. Currently, I'm using Waze, the navigation app. From my experience, I can say that it is usable and it doesn't have too much issues. Most of these applications on the cover screen are going to be mini versions of the app and you can do most of the stuff, but you cannot do everything with the cover screen. You can see currently I'm inside the Facebook application and I'm able to navigate the application without any issues, and I can clearly see what is happening with my Facebook page, and also it is looking good. It doesn't have any restriction. For the Facebook application, it is very optimized. I didn't try going live in the Facebook application. I cannot say anything about that, but for the usability of the Facebook application with the cover screen, you can virtually do everything on the cover screen that you can do on the big screen. Samsung has given us the ability to use any application with the cover screen, and I think this is the right way to go because we do not like restrictions with our Android devices. The body of the Flip 5 has changed also. It looks really better than the previous versions. While being on the Facebook app, you can literally view any videos that is on the app and it doesn't look so bad. It is just a reduced version of the video. Going live on Facebook and using any other video calling app is going to be very interesting because you have two 12 megapixel camera in front of you and you're never going to miss the frame. The YouTube application is also optimized for the cover screen. Currently I'm using the YouTube application and this is a video of the Pixel 8 Pro. I can simply click on the Pixel 8 Pro advertisement and it will take me directly to the website to purchase the device. The YouTube application has a built-in browser, so with the cover screen you can use a Chrome or any other browsing app and navigate the web with the cover screen. The Galaxy Z Flip 5 is an amazing device, but the cover screen on this device is the star of the show. I'm currently using the iPhone 15 Pro to record the Z Flip 5. Let me know in the comment box how you find the video quality on the iPhone 15 Pro. The camera quality on this device is going to be higher than most smartphones because you're always using the rear camera, the main camera of the device. Having said that, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 has a front-facing camera that is at the top of the device. The front-facing camera is not 12 megapixel but only 10. I'm currently using a T-Mobile SIM card inside the Galaxy Z Flip 5 and it is connected to 5G ultra capacity. The download and upload speed on this device is very high. I'm getting over 500 for download and a little bit over 30 megabyte for upload. So what do I think about the camera of the Galaxy Z Flip 5? I think the dual 12 megapixel camera on the back or on the front of the device is really good. The camera can zoom up to 10x and you can see it looks really good while showing this Spider-Man. Compared to other devices, the camera quality on the Galaxy Z Flip 5 is really good. The only thing that is missing is increasing the megapixel count on the camera from 12 to 50 megapixel. You can also see that the color accuracy is really good. It is just a little bit too saturated, but it is still pleasant to the eye. So here I'm going to show you why it needs 50 megapixel. I'm trying to zoom on a spider here and it is kind of a little bit dark. I'm under the shade and the Galaxy Z Flip 5 has been having a lot of trouble. So let me zoom with the iPhone 15 Pro and you're going to see the difference. The iPhone 15 Pro does not have 50 megapixel camera, but it has a 48 megapixel camera. You can clearly see the spider and you can see everything around the spider with the iPhone 15 Pro. Having a higher megapixel count is going to increase the light that is seen by the camera. This is why on the Galaxy Z Flip 5 it is darker. This time you can see the spider, but it doesn't look as good as the iPhone 15 Pro Pro with 48 megapixel camera. So the big screen on the Galaxy Z Flip 5, it is a big screen and it is a tall screen. So holding the device with a single hand is sometimes going to be challenging. Everything at the bottom of the screen is at reach. Everything slightly above the crease is also at reach. So everything that is at the top of the screen near the camera is a little bit far to reach. If you want to touch on something at the top of the screen, you're always going to change the position of your hand. Once you're done, you're going back to the original position holding the phone. This back and forth movement or changing in the position of your hand can sometimes be tiring, but this is something that you need to be comfortable with or get used to if you want a Galaxy Z Flip 5 or any other flip device. With this Galaxy Z Flip 5, you have the ability to have two applications open at the same time, one at the top of the screen and the other one at the bottom of the screen. The application at the bottom of the screen is at reach. You can do everything on that application, but sometimes that application is not working correctly because everything is a little bit cramped. You can solve all these issues by using both hands in order to use your Galaxy Z Flip 5. Using the phone with one hand is going to be a little bit uncomfortable and awkward the first few days that you get the device, but after a while you're going to get used to it. As far as multitasking, you can have two applications display on the screen and a third or a fourth application that is on floating mode. The application on floating mode is going to be above the two main applications that are open, and you can change the size of that application. You can close it or minimize the application also. So here's the YouTube application that is minimized. You can only see the icon of the application. There is a small tab at the right of the phone. If you swipe that, you can see a bunch of applications that you can use while being on multitasking mode. Once you click and hold the application that you want to open, you can open it as floating, or you can change the top application or the bottom application. I had the fourth application open as floating and currently both are minimized. You can see both of them here. So what about gaming with the Galaxy Z Flip 5? Gaming on the Galaxy Z Flip 5 is good because it has a big screen and a tall screen. The thing that you will not like with gaming on this Galaxy Z Flip 5 is if the game requires you to always move at the center of the screen with your finger. With the game that I'm playing, I'm using only the top portion of the screen and the bottom portion of the screen. So I always never touch the center of the screen and never feel the crease. If your favorite game requires you to have the finger at the center of the screen most of the time, you're always going to feel the crease and it may be an unsatisfactory experience. Having the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, gaming is going to be a great experience with the Galaxy Z Flip 5. We have the same chip inside the Galaxy Z Fold 5 and the S23 Ultra. In terms of battery life, I think they can do a little bit better because the battery life is not excellent. It is a good battery life because of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which is a very efficient chip. If I use the device all day on 5G, most of the time 5G but not connected to the Wi-Fi, by 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. I need to charge the device because the battery life will have dropped below 20% or even 15%. Charging the device is not ultra fast, but it can do 50% in about 30 minutes. Also, using the cover screen for small stuff most of the time is going to save your battery instead of using the big screen. After all this, let me know if the Galaxy Z Flip 5 is for you or not.